Um, this is a weird one. For some time, and I still believe this, but for a long time, I said Firmino is going to leave. He has to be moved on. His hardest time. He has to go. He has to go. He has to go. But now that he's actually officially leaving, I'm like, okay, yes, it's right. But surely he shouldn't be the first to go in what should be a clear out. Because there's a guy called Milner, there's a guy called Henderson, and there's a guy called Naby Keita who never really worked out. So those are names who I should say should have even been moved on before Firmino. And you say to yourselves that even though Firmino, he's no longer as effective as he once was when he had that supremely amazing season. I think that was the 17-18 season when Liverpool made the UCL final against Real Madrid, where he had that amazing superb season, where him and Mane and Salah were popping off. Um, there have been times when he's come on off the bench and he's done a job. And I do feel that it's going to be hard to replace a Firmino because I don't think you realize how important Firmino has been for Klopp. Because when you just look at Liverpool's success, the EPL, UCL final, UCL victory, the amount of points that they collected and so forth. People look at Salah or the goals that he scored, Mane, how clutch he was. People will look at Henderson, Brexit. People will look at Van Dijk, how good defensively he was. People will look at Becker, his clutch supreme saves. People will look at Trent, his assist and creativity. But you cannot deny the importance the firm has had for Liverpool. Because what the firm represented is what is the modern striker, is the evolution of the striker and the striker role. Because I always say that, football has evolved where the striker today is actually the inside forward. And the number 10 today is actually the striker who now plays in deeper. So what Firmino did in terms of actually being a conduit and a prism for Mane and for Salah cannot be underplayed. And how he helped that attack function and how he was able to engineer opportunities and chances, you cannot deny how important that was. The importance of that is profound. The importance of that is profound. And I think that you say to Liverpool now, like, they don't have a Firmino. There isn't a replacement for that. There isn't somebody who can do that job as well as Firmino did. It ain't going to be Nunes, that's for sure, and it ain't going to be Gakpo. So you've got to find a replacement for him. It's going to be hard. So my thing though is, Liverpool fans 100%. I think they 100% appreciate him. But my question is, do people out of Liverpool appreciate how important Firmino was, or is more the focus on Salah, Mane, Van Dijk, and Trent? Because obviously those are the guys that really steal the headlines. Because obviously Firmino doesn't get as much praise as all those guys do. But that's where in football you have like the guys who steal the headlights, you have the guys who are the more extravagant guys. But then you have guys who, without them, it can't function. It can't function. Like, sort of like how, you have like if a vehicle or like in a machine, you have like, the paint work, you have like the tires, you have the doors, you have the seats, you have the headrest and so forth. But without that engine, all that stuff is for naught. And I think sort of how Van Dijk was the engine for the defense. Henderson was the engine for the midfield. The engine, what made the attack function was Firmino. Yes, Salah got the goals. Yes, Mane got the goals. Yes, Trent got the assists. But how that attack was able to function, like the nucleus, the catalyst of that attack was Firmino and the role in which he played, similar to the role that Lewandowski played for Klopp when he was at Dortmund, which is the striker who can score goals, but is actually there to create for the other guys around him. Um, so yeah, man, I think it's 8 years. Eight's damn good. Eight's damn good years. But it's just one of those things where he should be moved on. This is the right decision for Firmino because he's not having as many games. And I think Firmino seeing that Gakpo and Nunes has come in is that, okay, this is a clear indication that I'm surplus to requirements. And I think for Liverpool, they have to move on from him. But then I say to myself that should Firmino be the first one to be leaving? And should he really be leaving before Milner and before Henderson. Something to think about, man. Hit that subscribe button over there, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Remember to check out all of those other members' videos. Peace out and mucho love.